Week number 10, the Golden Era College Football League. As we're about ready to go today, Texas is 4-5. They won 3 straight. They're going to play Oklahoma. And the last time they played was a really, really good game. The importance is this. If Texas wins, they pretty much save their season. There are 5 games left. Texas, you can see, they have Oklahoma, Missouri, LSU. They can all winnable. Wisconsin, then they have Missouri again. They've won 3 straight to beat SMU big. They beat 1995 Nebraska, that was big, and they beat Purdue 41-34. They're 14th in points, 24th in defense. Darrell Royals got them going at the right time. They were 1-5 with a lot of close losses. Now they have a lot of wins. The only game that they really got killed in was game number 1. For Oklahoma, you see that they have lost 1, but they were 4-2. They lost to Nebraska, they beat SMU, and then they lost to Missouri. So this is really big. They're very big in rushing. They're the number 1 rushing team in the league. Let's take a look right now at the leagues. In the Eastern League, Notre Dame is number 1. I believe if they win and Ohio State loses, I believe to Pitt. Pitt has, who plays? West Virginia and Pitt, sorry. If you go 4-6, you might be in trouble. 4 games to go. Virginia Tech plays Michigan, and that's going to be a very big game for that league because the winner's going to have breathing room and the loser's going to be thrown into all that. So you're not out of it yet if you lose, but you know, a lot of things happen. So Pitt and West Virginia play today. Ohio State. Who does Ohio State play? They play Penn State. Penn State's got to win them all. They got to go 7-7. And they got to hope everything evens out, so 7-7 with tiebreakers. BC's out of it. In the Southeastern League, Miami up. They just blew out Tennessee twice. But they haven't blown out everybody else. Tennessee, Florida, Florida State. They were all tied for the 2nd and 3rd spots. Remember, only your top 3 go. And Georgia, Alabama, and Georgia Tech are following behind. The Central League, Wisconsin is 8-1. Purdue is 6-3. They've dropped a couple of these. And then Oklahoma and Nebraska are in. This is a big game. And in the Western Wild Card, BYU is, if they win and Arizona State and Southern Cal lose, Southern Cal plays Kansas, then BYU will clinch at least a playoff spot. 1991, Washington is playing well. As you take a look, Washington was 0-3. They won 6 straight. They beat Oregon by 16. They beat Southern Cal by 18. They beat Washington State by 23. They beat Colorado by 19. They beat Arizona State by 12. And they beat Oregon by 19. After losing Arizona State, Colorado, and BYU early. Don James has them going with the best defense in the game. Our games this week, you have Penn State, Ohio State, as we have the game for us today. Again, we're going to be Oklahoma and Texas at the bottom, Ohio State and Penn State, and West Virginia and Pittsburgh. That's a big one. The loser's going to be tough. Pittsburgh, if they almost beat Notre Dame, they led them by 20, 27-7. They lose 28-27. That was tough. Michigan, Virginia Tech, that's going to be a big one. Who's going to get breathing room? Tennessee and Auburn. Florida State, Alabama, Georgia, and Miami, a very close game the last time they played. Florida and Georgia Tech. Wisconsin and Purdue. Nebraska, SMU. Southern Cal and Kansas. Arizona State, Colorado. Washington and Washington State. And BYU almost lost to Oregon when they played. And LSU plays Missouri. Texas at Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Texas will play Oklahoma. It should be good. And let's go to the national anthem. Versus Barry Switzer. And we have 2 1,000-yard rushers. You have Washington and Worcester, but Bertelstein not bad, and Clark. With a good day, Clark can go over, but they would need 171.81. Clark would need 181 yards. He might be 2 weeks away from that. Here's the coin toss. Oklahoma has won it. Automatically we defer the choice there. And here we go. Oklahoma to kick to Texas. We're ready to go here in Oklahoma, and we're going to be underway. It's going to be short to the 19, 30, up to the 40-yard line. They're going to spot at the 38. It'll be first down and 10. It is Oklahoma. First down, they give it to Bertelstein. There's a penalty, and let's see what it is.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty.
It'll be on Oklahoma. Both teams are rushing football teams. As we see, Texas is number 9th in rushing. They're 24th in defense, not the best in the world. They're 3rd in rushing, sorry about that, 9th in yards. Oklahoma is number 1 in rushing. They are the worst team passing. 1st and 5. They give it Bertelstein. And Bertelstein, that's going to be a first down, a gain of 7. Texas, and that'll be a first down for Texas. Across midfield. First down and 10. Back to throw. He's going to throw. He's going to run. He fumbles the ball. And it's going to be Texas's still. Second down. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. They're going to look. They're going to look. They're going to throw. This is deep, and it's going to be incomplete. They're throwing the football. They're throwing it a lot. I don't know why. It'll be 3rd down. Usually you want to see what you do best. The blitz is on. And he's going to run, and he's going to get a first down to the 30-yard line. That is Phillips. Phillips with a great run. First and 10, and they give it. And there is a stop there. They lose 4. Second down. So it'll be 2nd down and 14. Back to throw, looking, they throw, and it is complete. Down to about the 21-yard line, and that is Schote. No, that's Spryer. Schote with the stop. It'll be 3rd and 2. They might go for it twice. 3rd down and 2 for Texas. Phillips, he's going to throw. He got it down to the 9-yard line and a first down. They're throwing the football very well. 2 of 3 today for 25 yards. It'll be first down for Texas. First and goal at the 9. Phillips again. The blitz is on, and Phillips goes down. Schote with the stop. Second down. Bertelston is the ball carrier for all of Worcester. Remember, Worcester, this is Bertelston. Worcester has 1,200 yards. He hasn't carried yet. Back to throw. Phillips, he throws it down the middle, and it's going to be dropped. It's going to be dropped. It'll be third down. Oklahoma. Back to throw. They look, Phillips, they throw, incomplete. It's fourth down, and now they're going to try a field goal. And this will be probably 32 yards. 31 yards. Let's see if Texas gets it. Back, the kick is up. It's good! And Texas a 3-0 lead. And that is really big. Texas 3-0 over Oklahoma. So let's see what happens here. Here's the kick from the 40 to the 3-yard line. Here's the return. Up to the 35. Oklahoma now. Such a big game for them. The number 1 in rushing, over 400 yards a game. 8th in points. They are, actually there's 32 teams. They are less than Texas in rushing. And in passing, less than Texas in passing. But you see what Texas did? They threw the ball as much as they ran it. That first 10-play drive. First down. Washington, they draw it to him, and nothing going there. Good defense by Texas. And Dowdy with the stop. Second down and 10. Second and 10, Davis. Davis, he's going to throw, and he got it. It's a first down to the 49. Oklahoma, big first down. Wow, here they come. They're throwing just like Texas. It'll be first down. Davis, the bootleg. Here's Davis on a run, and Davis a first down now again. First and 10. And back to throw, and they go. Clark, he fumbles, and they get it back. Second down and 7. So they get it back. Here's Washington. Nothing there, only a gain of 1. So 16 rushing yards. They're going to have a hard time today. Texas's defense is really good. Third down, back to throw. Davis, the blitz is on. He throws. It's incomplete. And do they go for it or will they punt? They're going to punt. And here it is, Luttrell, and the kick, it is at the 9. And they're going to say out of bounds at the 10. First down and 10. It is foul. Texas and Oklahoma, they give it to Worcester, and Worcester a gain of 3. Second and 7, quickly. Ohio State up on Penn State. West Virginia and Pitt. Pitt still hasn't scored against West Virginia. Notre Dame is up on BC, who has a win. Michigan, Virginia Tech scoreless. Tennessee 7-0 over Auburn. Florida State tied with Alabama. Miami beating Georgia 3-0. Florida all over Georgia Tech early. Remember, Georgia Tech won that game. Wisconsin, Purdue, a very, very big game there. SMU leading Nebraska. Nebraska doesn't want to lose. Southern Cal and Kansas still 0-0. Arizona State 7-0. Washington 7-3 in the Apple Cup. Oregon leading BYU. BYU hasn't been playing the best. And LSU leading Missouri, trying to save their season. First down and 10. Second and 7. Phillips. And incomplete. He overthrew him. It'll be third down. 3-0. Back to throw. The blitz is on. A quick release. They get it. It's a first down. They're throwing the ball a lot. They're 3 of 7 now. Phillips is. Crazy the way they're throwing the football. It'll be first down for Texas. They give it to Worcester, and nothing there. They can't run the football. These defenses are just stuffing each other. It'll be second down and 10. There's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat, second down.
So it'll be on Oklahoma. That's their second offsides of the day. Second, 2 penalties, 10 yards. Second and 5. They give it to Bertelstein. Nothing there. And it'll be third down. Leroy Selman with the stop. Nobody can do anything here. It'll be third down and 5. That's going to be a draw right up the middle, Bertelstein, and that's a first down. Up to the 40-yard line. Smith gets him at the 41. It'll be a first down for Texas. Oklahoma could have stopped them. It'll be first down. The option, they go to Bertelstein, and he'll get one. It'll be second down. They're all keying on Worcester. They're trying to get Bertelstein the yards. Second down and 9. Back, Phillips. The run, he fumbles, and Oklahoma has it.
The previous play is under review.
Let's see.
Upon further review, the passer's arm was coming forward. Incomplete.
Oh, so it is incomplete. It'll be third down. Third down. Back to throw. Looking, and that's going to be a fumble again. That one's a real one. And it's fourth down. They lost 13 on that one, and Oklahoma will get it back. It is a cold day here in Oklahoma. Norman, Oklahoma down to the 20 to the 25. And there it is. It is 74 degrees and clear, a slight wind, beautiful day for football. And Ohio State leading Penn State 9-7. Pitt leading West Virginia 7-0. Notre Dame still leading BC at the end of the first quarter. Michigan, Virginia Tech still tied. It was 19-15 their last game. Tennessee beating Auburn. Florida State beating Alabama. Georgia and Miami at 3-3. Florida 14, Georgia Tech 10. Wisconsin 6, Purdue 3. SMU leading Nebraska. Kansas, Southern Cal tied. Arizona State beating Colorado, who is falling off the map. Washington beating Washington State now 14-3. Oregon 14-7 over BYU. And LSU 7-0 over Missouri. First down and 10 for Oklahoma. They give to Clark. Clark on a run and a gain of 6. That's a good start for Oklahoma. It'll be second down and 4. Back, there's the pitch. They give it to Washington. Washington on the run. He gains 2. It'll be third down. Third and 2. They give it to Clark. Clark's going, and here it is. Clark. And that's a first down. A gain of 20. Clark and a big run. A first down for Oklahoma. So first down and 10. They've been here before and had to punt. And there's Davis. He pitches to Washington on the outside and a gain of 2. So it'll be second down. Second and 8. Davis, they give it to Clark. Clark on the run, and Clark out of bounds. It'll be third down. Clark with 30 yards rushing. Not the crazy rushing game we thought it would be. It'll be 3rd and 6. And Phillips has a fumble, and Texas got it. Davis fumbled, and Texas has it. First turnover for Oklahoma. It'll be first down for Texas, leading 3-0. They give it to Worcester, and Worcester a gain of 6. Bacchus with the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Texas. They hand it to Worcester. Worcester will get a first down to the 38. First down and 10. Texas driving. In the first. And there's the pitch. Phillips. And to the left side. And that'll be right to Bertelstein, who's had most of the carries today. 6 for 21 yards. 3-0 Texas, under a minute. 2nd down, they give to Bertelstein. He gets stuffed. It'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. And they go. There's Phillips. He's going. Yeah, Phillips down to the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. This is big. That'll be it. That'll be it for the quarter. At the end of 1, it's Texas 3 and Oklahoma nothing. Wow, Texas is dominating everything here. Phillips is 3 of 8. Davis 1 of 2. You see the rushing yards. This is a really jam-packed game right now. It's starting to be Texas, and this is where Texas is dominating. And one of the biggest things is this is the biggest game of all day, of all today, because if Oklahoma wins, they're going to be looking good. If Texas wins, they're going to save their season and they'll have a 4-game winning streak. And they're going to be in 3rd place. So here we go, 3-0. Texas 1st and goal at the 8. Very, very big. 100 to 58 yards. There's going to be the run up the middle and a touchdown. Worcester will score, and he'll take the rushing lead in yardage. There's the extra point. And it is up and it is good. Texas 10, Oklahoma nothing. Wow, as we begin the 2nd quarter, notable scores. Penn State out in front. Pittsburgh scored against West Virginia. Notre Dame only 7-0 there. Virginia Tech pulls ahead against Michigan. Tennessee beating Auburn. Florida State and Alabama 7-7. Miami 17-3. Florida 14-10. Wisconsin 6-6 against Purdue. SMU is up against fading Nebraska. I thought it would have been Nebraska and Penn State. Wow, and you see Arizona State killing Colorado. Southern Cal with a field goal. Washington State coming back. BYU is tied in. LSU beating Missouri. So here's the kick. It's going to be deep. Shallow to the 18, up to the 32. It'll be 1st down Oklahoma. They're at home. They got to get things going here. Davis, the quarterback. 1st down. Washington is running back. Davis, he's going to throw. He gets his tight end, and that's going to be a gain of 9. That's Clark. And that's Hoffman, actually. So it'll be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. Davis. He's going to keep it himself, and Davis up to the 45 and a 1st down for Oklahoma. They got to get things going. They're the number 1 rushing attack, and they only have 49 yards. They give it to Clark now on the near side. Nothing there. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. There's the draw. And right up the middle, it'll be 3rd down. That'll be Clark. 3rd and 7. And what is there? It's going to be a timeout. Davis didn't like it. So 12:44 to go. It's 10-0 Texas. And Oklahoma in midfield. This is big. Oklahoma 13 rushes for 52 yards. That's 4 rush. They got to be careful. Texas has had the ball for 10 minutes flat. When you think about it, that's a long time because they haven't had the ball yet this quarter. Well, maybe they have. But anyway, they scored one play. First play was a touchdown. So here we go. It's 10-0. 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. They're going to throw, and it is incomplete. And they got a punt. So Texas will get the punt back to the 16. 25-yard line, they'll have it. So Texas 10-0. They're playing much, much better football than the beginning of the year. All of their games have always been close. It'll be 1st down. Bertelstein, and they only get a yard. It'll be 2nd down. So it's hard for Texas to keep going. 2nd down and 9. Worcester, and there it is. That's going to be the other Selman, a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Phillips, the blitz is on. Phillips deep down the field, incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and here it is. Just a lot of nothing going on here. Two teams. There's absolute gridlock. So be up to the 39-yard line. Gridlock. Like serious gridlock. So 1st down and 10 for Oklahoma. Davis. The pitch to the outside to Washington. And they got nothing there. 2nd down. So Oklahoma can't get anything going. This will be 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking. They're going to throw deep, and it is caught to the 45 and a 1st down. So whoever makes the other respect the pass first, it'll be big. It'll be 1st down now. 1st and 10. Davis on the near side. Davis running, and that's going to be another 1st down. A gain of 13. 1st down and 10. Davis, they give to Clark. Clark on a nice run, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5, Davis again. Davis, he's going to run it himself, the bootleg again. Davis, and he's going to be tackled there after a gain of 1. 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Back to throw, the blitz is on. Davis will run. Here's Davis down to the 15 to the 11-yard line of 1st down. Oklahoma is threatening for the first time today. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. They give it to Clark on the draw. Clark up the middle. Clark scores a touchdown. That's a touchdown. He goes right through. Oklahoma has made it 10-6. And this is how Texas loses all their games. They really do. They just quit offense. There it is. Mark with 50 yards. And the extra point. It'll be up, and it is good. It's 10-7. So here we go. They're going to kick deep. And it'll be high and deep from the 6 up to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. And back looking. Here's Phillips. Phillips will run. Phillips will go. Phillips up to about the 35. Here comes the rushing attack of both teams. It'll be 2nd down and 2. They'll give to Worcester. Worcester gets a first down up to the 40. And looking good there. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Phillips again. Phillips is running, and Phillips will get about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 8. And they give it. Here's Worcester up to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Big play for Texas. Back to throw. The blitz is on. They're going to throw. Incomplete. They can't get it to Bertelstein. Bertelsen. And they can't get it to Bertelsen. And it'll be 4th down and 6. So Texas getting up to midfield, and they can't get it done. A defensive game. It's 10-7. It'll be to the 14-yard line. 1st down. Actually to the 12. It'll be to the 12. 1st down. 6 minutes to go. Davis. Davis on the run. Davis will go. Look at Davis go. Look at him go. He's going to be up to the 48. He had 204 yards in the last game, but what a big gain. It's going to be 1st down. And that's a gain of 36. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma. They give to Clark, and they gain 1. It'll be 2nd down. It is 10-7. Back is Davis. The blitz is on. Davis will run. Here comes Davis up the middle on a 1st down. Another gain of 11. So Davis looking good. 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. Back. They give to Washington. And a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. Back in Davis, the bootleg. Here's Davis again on a run and a 1st down. He's got 100 yards already. A 1st down, Oklahoma, 9 rushes, 100 yards. And he's looking good. 1st down and 10. This will open up the middle. Davis still on a bootleg. They can't stop this. Here's Davis, 10, 5. They got the lead. Touchdown. And now they have the lead. In a couple minutes, it is all Oklahoma. And there it is. And what a block on the strong safety, and there we go. And now the extra point. So the extra point, it is up over, and it is good. It's Oklahoma 14, Texas 10. And they're going to kick deep, high and deep. To the 4, and that'll be up to the 17. 1st down and 10. It's 14-10. They give it, and that's going to be Schott with the stop. Bertelsen, nothing. It'll be 2nd down. Oklahoma is taking over. Ohio State, Penn State, Ohio State back and forth. Pitt leading 14-7. Notre Dame up big. Virginia Tech up big. Tennessee leading Auburn. Florida State leading Alabama. That should be a good one. Alabama trying to get back. Miami now taking ahead. A big lead on Georgia. Georgia Tech beating Florida. Wisconsin all over Purdue now. 20-9 though. SMU still leading Nebraska. Southern Cal 6-0. Arizona State all over Colorado. Washington, an 8-point lead. Look at Oregon and BYU. Crazy at the half. And LSU leading Missouri 17-0. So here we go. That's going to be the snap. Taking a look. They're going to throw right down the middle. It's going to be caught in a first down. That's Sprayer, a gain of 18. It was 2nd and 11. First down for Texas, 3:20 to go. Bertelstein, and a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down. You can do a... It'll be 2nd down. So 14-10. There's Worcester. There's a penalty and a gain of 1. Let's see what it is.
Personal foul. Offense.
Oh!
15-yard penalty.
They're going to push them back. So they're going to push them back to the 21, back to throw. They're going to throw incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 22. Back to throw, Bertelstein, the throw, and it is incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And now they're going to return the punt. So Lowry, high and deep. 35 to the 40, 45, 50, there it is. Let's see, here he is, 30, 25, 20, Oklahoma, he's down. And I think he fumbled the football, and it is Texas's. It is Texas, they get it back. Oh my. You want to talk about possible swing, Phillips. They go to Bertelstein, and Bertelstein, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down. Oklahoma using timeouts now. Here's Phillips. Phillips on a run, and Phillips is done. It'll be 3rd down. They want for Texas to punt again. Timeout, Oklahoma. They got none remaining. Remember, they used 1 earlier. Phillips, a throw. It's going to be caught right in the middle of the field, and they're just going to milk this for everything that they got. And here's Oklahoma. Lowry. High into the 30, 35, 40, and up to about the 44. Let's say the 42. So Oklahoma's a running offense. How are they going to do this with no timeouts? Davis, maybe a little easier. Who knows? Davis, nothing. It'll be 2nd down. They got to hurry. Second down. Clark. And he gains 3. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 5. That might be it, really. Back to throw. They're going to throw, and they got it. It's a 1st down. And how much is left? There's got to be about maybe 14 seconds, 13. They got to get a 1st down or out of bounds for a field goal. They go to Washington, and that's going to be nothing. They didn't do a thing, and that's it. That's going to be it. And it is the half. The half, Oklahoma 14 and Texas 10. And it is halftime. We'll be back in a minute. Well, Texas started off all right, and then their offense really cooled down. Oklahoma's rushing attack has really heated up, and Oklahoma has a 14-10 lead. You had Clark's 11-yard run and Davis's 27, and it is 14-10. After the kickoff, we'll check the other scores, as they're a little bit ahead as they begin the 3rd. But there's the kick. It's going to be to the 15 and up to the 30. For Texas, they need to do the passing game. They need the passing game to be a lot better. They need to go downfield a little much. Starting in the third, Penn State still up. Pitt is still up against West Virginia. Notre Dame up against BC. Virginia Tech is up. Tennessee is up. Florida State is up. Miami all over Georgia. That one's over. Georgia Tech is up big. Saving her season. Wisconsin is up big against Purdue. They're legit. They're probably going to the playoffs. Nebraska now has a 1-point lead. Kansas beating Southern Cal. Kansas trying to save their season. Arizona State beat Colorado. Washington beat Washington State. Is beating them by 8. Oregon is beating BYU by 1 in the beginning of the third, and LSU beating Missouri. 1st and 10. They go to Clark, and that'll be a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Davis, they're going to throw deep. There was nobody there. It's a miscommunication. It's intercepted. And Texas will get it. That is a big break. Lester, the interception. That is a huge break for him. A very, very big break for Texas. 1st and 10. Let's see what Phillips can do. They give it to Worcester right up the middle. And only a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down. They're trying to just pound up the middle. 2nd and 9. Phillips. They give it to Worcester through the middle, a gain of 2. There's a penalty.
Personal foul. Offense.
Another personal foul against Leicester in Texas. That hurts. 2nd and 24. They're in a weird formation. It's got to be a throw. There's a sack, and Schott again with the sack. His 2nd sack. It'll be 3rd and 33. Well, they need some yardage at least. And Phillips right up the middle. They want to get at least the midfield, and they do. So that they can punt it away. And here it is. They still need 24. They're going to take it to punt. Out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. 1st down, Oklahoma. They have it on their own 17-yard line. Clark, and a gain of 2 here. Davis is 4 of 7 passing. Henderson with 10 tackles. 2nd down. It's a game of field position now. Clark on a run, and a gain of 4 more. It'll be 3rd down. Not many 3rd downs are being made today. 3rd down. Back. And they give to Washington, and he gets stopped. And Texas will get it again. They're going to hit the return. Luttrell high into the 31. So back to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st down for Texas. 14-10. And they'll go to Bertelsen, nothing. Gain of 1. These teams are just stuck and not being able to do anything. It'll be 2nd down. Phillips. He's looking. They're going to throw. It's complete and a 1st down. So a great throw to Lester. 43-yard line. Powers stops them. It'll be a 1st down for Texas here in the 3rd. Worcester to the left side. Worcester gets 5. 2nd and 5. Second down. Worcester, and a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 3. And here it is, back to throw. And no throw. It is short, and that's going to be a 1st down to the 43-yard line. So Texas gets a much-needed 1st down. They're down by 4. First down and 10, 9 minutes to go. They give it right up the middle. They got nothing. It's the defensive slugfest. Second down and 9. Worcester, and Worcester a gain of 4. Third down. Third down and 5. 14 to 10. Back to throw. Looking. They throw. It's incomplete. And now they're going to have to punt again. They're going to try and block this punt. And that was a terrible punt. A nice rush, though. And a horrible punt. Looking, it's Penn State now up big. Pitt by 1, trying to save their season. Notre Dame not looking the greatest. Virginia Tech by 7. Tennessee is still up. Alabama is now leading Florida State. Miami all over Georgia. Georgia Tech leading Florida by 10. Wisconsin all over Purdue. Nebraska 13-9 lead over SMU. Southern Cal 9-7 over Kansas. 31-7 Arizona State leading Colorado. Washington State keeps hanging around. It's BYU now with the lead over Oregon, the only team that could have beat them. And LSU leading Missouri. I'm interested to see how good BYU is when we get together and have the playoffs. Davis to Clark, and a gain of 5. Second down. Second and 5. They give it to Washington. Washington, really a penalty-free game of 4 total penalties. That's it. Third down. Both for Texas on Sportsmanlike, and Dowdy with the big sack. His second sack of the day. And now they're going to kick. This is a slugfest. I don't know how anybody's going to score. It's going to be down to the 39. The run up to the 49 of Oklahoma. First down and 10. Oklahoma leads Texas. 14 to 10. And they give it to Bertelstein, and nothing there. They lose 1. It'll be second down. Second and 11. Here's Phillips. Phillips trying to run, and he can't. They're all blitzing. Texas really needs to start going to the air now. Third down. Phillips. They throw, and that is incomplete. It'll be fourth down, and now they're going to kick. So Lowry, and a kick out of bounds inside the 20 again. We're going to get an update. Now at the end of 3, Penn State leading. Playing spoiler, West Virginia leads Pitt. At the end of 3, Notre Dame pulling away. Michigan getting closer to Virginia Tech. Tennessee getting close to Auburn. Alabama 17-14 Miami. 40 to 17 all the way away from Georgia. Georgia Tech 27-14. Wisconsin 34-9. Nebraska 13-9. They still lead. Southern Cal pulled ahead trying to save their season. Arizona State all over Colorado. Washington trying to pull away at the end of 3. BYU pulling away at the end of 3. And LSU pulling away. That Western wild card is going to be crazy. First down, they give to Washington, and he's going to gain a 4. It'll be second down. Second down. They go to Washington, and down he goes. It'll be third down. It's tough. It's first down by first down. It's not easy to get. Back to throw Davis. They're going to run up the middle, and Davis a first down. That might be the first third down conversion in a long time. They finally get over 200 yards rushing. Third down, 6 of 15 and 4 of 9. But they're finally at 2:10. It's going to be first down and 10. They give it to Clark. Clark on the near side. It's going to be up and another first down, a gain of 11. So 3 minutes to go here in the third. They give to Clark and a gain of 1. Oklahoma's wishbone. Of course, it doesn't show the third running back here, but believe me, it's a big part. They give it to Clark, and that's going to be quick. A quick trap, it'll be third down. 3rd and 8 under 2 minutes. Davis, the quick throw, and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And here they go. This is going to be Luttrell and the 11. Up to the 20, a fumble. What is it? And it's going to be Texas's ball. So he gets it. He keeps on it. 1:29 to go. Phillips got to do something now. And the pitch, they all blitz inside. Here's Worcester, and he gets nothing. They're all just coming in. They got to throw or do something. It'll be 2nd down. They'll be under a minute. Phillips, they all come in again. Worcester to the outside. Here's Worcester. Phillips, sorry about that. It's going to be a first down. And they get to the outside. 48 seconds. First down and 10. They give it to Worcester. And a nice gain of 5. Showed another stop. Showed has had to have 10 tackles, 11 or 12 today. 2nd and 5, Bertelstein. And that'll be it, and that ends the quarter. The end of 3 quarters of play. It's Oklahoma 14 and Texas 10. We go to the 4th quarter, Oklahoma 14 and Texas 10. A big game for Texas. If they lose this game, they only got 4 remaining and they might be out of it. So here we go. It'll be 3rd and 3. And there's a sack. There is no penalty. There is no penalty. It'll be 4th down. And now they got a punt. It'll go inside the 15-yard line. And here it is, Lowry. And they get it to the 8. And up to the 25, and down he goes. First and 10. And they give to Washington. And that's going to be a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 9. It'll be back. They give it to Clark. Clark again, and nothing there. 3rd down. 3rd and 8. And back to throw. Here's Davis. Davis will run. Davis is trying to get a first down. He's short. There's a fumble. And this might be Texas. It is! Texas picks up the fumble, and they go to the 14. It might be the break that they needed. This game is a stalemate until now. It'll be first down for Texas. They need at least a field goal. Here's Worcester right up the middle. Worcester, he scores! Worcester, his 14th touchdown. And now Texas has saved their season. They're going crazy on the sidelines. They're going absolute crazy on the sidelines. And now the extra point, the only way they could have got in it, they did. It is good. And the Texas Longhorns, a 17-14 lead. Oh my goodness. And they lead. It's going to be high and deep to the 11-yard line. Up to the 39 and a first down. First down now. This is big. I needed to do this really quickly. First and 10. And they give to Washington. And he loses one. It'll be second out. Texas now with a 17-14 lead. Second down. Davis again. Davis looking. Davis is going to throw. And Davis is deep. There's a penalty on the play. What a catch. What a catch. A gain of 36. What is it?
Offsides. Defense.
Oh, they're going to say no
penalty.
good to that. It'll be first down, Oklahoma. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be on the 26. It'll be first down. Davis. And Davis on the bootleg. He's going to keep it himself. Davis to the 20. And that was a big one. It'll be second down. They're down by 3. They're going to try and score a touchdown here and take a lead. Back, they give it to Washington. Washington up the middle on a first down. A gain of 5. It's been dead, but once you get inside the 20s, this game has been pretty good. First down and 10, 11 and a half to go. They go to Washington, and he gets a gain of 4. Second down. So it'll be second down and 6. They're getting close, second and 6. They give to Washington. Washington, a gain of 2 more. Down to the 8. It'll be a big third and 4. You don't make it, do you? Go for it. That's what they're thinking about now. Third and 4. Davis will throw. He's going to run it himself. Davis, touchdown! Touchdown, and that is big. He had to scramble, and he did. He has 154 yards rushing. He was going to throw, and then he decided just to run. He got by the linebacker looking for him. So the extra point, and it is good. Oh, what a big gain. It's now 21-17. And now the kick, it is high and deep. Oh, it is short, actually. 20, and what a return to the 45. We're right back where we started, where Texas is down by 4. 4 turnovers for Oklahoma. It'll be first down. Phillips will keep it himself. Phillips on the run. Phillips a first down and more. Down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 15. It'll be first down Texas, under 10 minutes to go. First and 10, Phillips. They're going to give it. It's going to be up to Bertelsen, and a gain of 2. It'll be second down. Second and 8. And it'll be second and 8. Back they throw, and it is incomplete. It'll be third down. Third and 8. So back to throw, looking. They're going to throw deep. They got a man. It is caught. It is caught down at the 14 and a first down. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Texas now. The passing game has opened up everything. Phillips is 8 of 20 for 100 yards, but that was a big one. First down. They give it to Bertelsen. Up the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Texas. This game has gone insane now. Texas trying to save their season. The extra point. And it is good. Texas trying to save their season. It's 24-21. And it is Ohio State by 1 over Penn State. Pitt, they could win again and go 5-5. They're hot. Notre Dame. Virginia Tech up by 7. Tennessee trying to hold off Auburn. Alabama leading Florida State. Miami all over Georgia. Georgia Tech all over Florida. Not all over. It's 27-21. Wisconsin, they're all over Purdue. SMU leads Nebraska. That could mean Nebraska could be out of it. Southern Cal 9-7. Arizona State all over Colorado. Washington pulls away. BYU pulls away. And LSU a solid win. They're going to kick deep now to the 7-yard line. They're going to bring it up to the 33. 1st and 10. And back, they give it to Washington. And Washington, a gain of 3. They're down by 3. There's under 8.5 to go in the game. Oklahoma trying to really up their playoff chances with a win. Here's the pitch. They go to Clark. Clark on the near side. A first down. They gain 8. Under 8 minutes to go. 24-21, first down. Back in, here's Davis. Davis again. Davis, and that's a first down to the 42. First down and 10. 24-21. Oklahoma is driving. They pitch it. Here's Washington. And that's nothing there. It'll be second down. Ravaging 5 yards a rush. Second down now. They give to Clark. Clark, there's a flag, and let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. It might be a hold.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense.
It's a defensive foul on a first down.
First down.
Puts them in field goal range with 6:40 to go. First down and 10 would be 42 from here. They need the field goal. They got nothing there. Henderson all over the field today. And it'll be second down and 9, 6.5 to go. Texas by 3 over Oklahoma. Clark, and only a gain of 2. They're playing too much to the field goal. It'll be third down and 7. I kind of contradicted myself, but you can't scream to everybody when I'm playing for field goal yards. Third down, Davis. Davis on the run. Davis gains 5. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to kick the field goal. It'll be 4th and 2. 34 yards. 34. 5.5 to go. Fulcher. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! It's blocked! No good! It is blocked! Oh my goodness! Arledge recovered it. Look at this. Good night. And Texas takes over. 5 minutes to go. So still the same thing. We'll run one play. It'll be first down, Phillips. They'll give Bertelsen nothing. It'll be second down. So it'll be second down. They give it. And there it is to the left side, and a first down for Texas. They're running now. All of a sudden, they were dormant. This is the thing when Texas is down. You got to win. You got to beat them down. Texas in the last 4 games have been playing well. Worcester. And it's a gain of 1. It'll be second down. Second and 9. And back to throw. They're going to throw, and it is caught. And up to the 46 and a first down. First and 10. So it'll be first down and 10. Phillips. And that'll be a gain of 4. It'll be second down. They're under 2.5. Second and 6. So they give the pitch. They give to Bertelsen. Bertelsen and a first down. Now Oklahoma is going to have to start using timeouts here. So it'll be first down. You say no to that because it's a stop clock. And then it goes a little bit more, and that's going to be a loss of 5. They fumble, but Texas picks it up. And Oklahoma with the timeout. Second and 15. Second and 15. Here's Phillips. A first down might win the game. Phillips, he gets nothing. He goes down. He does not get out of bounds. So the clock will run. It'll be another timeout. One more left. Third and 15. Back to throw. Deep. And dropped it! Oh! They're going to have one more shot. They're going to try and block this kick. And it'll be out of bounds on the 13. So Oklahoma with under a minute to go. They got to throw the ball. They got to throw the ball every down. They got one timeout. 52 seconds. Back to throw. Davis. He's going to go up, and it's only a gain of 1. They got to hurry this up. And a timeout, that's it. 42 seconds. Texas with the running in the last 5 minutes. Really good. Really good. Back to throw again. They got to throw deep. Parlich with the sack. And he hit him hard. They got to hurry it up. 33 seconds. They got to hurry this one up. Third down and 20. Back to throw. They're going to throw it. It's going to be long. It is. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, if it were caught, they might have spiked it. And they could have spiked it. But now they need the whole thing. They need the whole thing now. Back, and there it is. They throw, and it is incomplete, and the game is over. Texas will come in, and they beat Oklahoma in Oklahoma. They were up big early. They were down in the middle third, and then they got that fumble. They scored. They survived an exchange with Oklahoma. They survived an exchange, and they ended up winning 24-21. It was a weird game. There were a lot of punts. The fourth quarter was really exciting. It really was. Davis had 163, Clark with 92. For Texas, the stats don't look like they won, but they did. They came in here. Fulcher's field goal was blocked with 5 minutes to go, and Texas took care of business. 24-21. So let's take a look at everything else. Penn State and Ohio State. Ohio State wins in overtime. They hit a 24-yard field goal. And in overtime, Penn State, nothing. And they went for it on fourth down, and Ohio State, they kicked the field goal. So there we go. A lot of yards, over 1,000 yards in that one. 39-36. And Kerry Collins at the end. Penn State, not the greatest. Archie Griffin, 242. Green with 204. Kajana Carter with 266 in rushing. And you look at the punts, 4-4. And Brian Gelsheiser, 24 tackles. And there we go. West Virginia and Pitt. Pitt wins. So Pitt was down at the end of the third quarter. Pitt is getting red hot. They're 5-5. I would not want to play them. I would not want to play them. When they have turnovers, they're terrible. But when they don't turn the ball over, my goodness, they look really good. And Marino did today. He did what he needed to do. McMillan with almost 200 yards. Pitt, what an incredible thing. 30-16. Notre Dame and Boston College. So Boston College gets killed again. I mean, it was a game for a little bit. Notre Dame wins a lot of rushing there, 473 to 347 for Notre Dame. 31-9. They were in Chestnut Hill. BC's now 1-9. Notre Dame, they take the lead. They're now 9-1. I wouldn't say they're the strongest 9-1 team. They were down by Pitt by 20. And they ended up winning that game. That was big. Big one. Virginia Tech beats Michigan. They scored 1 second left on a 77-yard run. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Virginia Tech had a big lead. Michigan came back, had tied it up, and then one play, 77 yards. That was it. You can see right here, Michigan, a lot of rushing. They had to throw the ball a little bit. The teams are adjusting. Right now they are. The AI is adjusting. Franklin, 12-23. That is big when we get to the playoffs. It's going to be big next January when we come back from break. The playoffs are going to be really exciting in this because it's going to be a mix and mash of people. But Virginia Tech is heading towards their playoffs. Tennessee outlasts Auburn. They score late. And when they score late, I mean, right now, they just dominated Auburn. They really smothered them. They did have 2 turnovers. Campbell was 3 for 13 for 22 yards, and Martin 155. The rating was really good for Team Martin. Travis Henry, 201 yards rushing. And Martin and Jackson. And you see the punts, Leverton with 4 punts, and Auburn had 9 punts. I mean, right now really, Tennessee had the ball the whole game. So they win. Real quick, how long did they have it? How long did they have it? 35-15. They're trying to get out of there. Alabama beats Florida State. And Florida State just scored late to get it within 3. So when you take a look, 26-16 in first downs, 411 to 316. Alabama rushing was really good. Tony Nathan, 232 yards. Guy's incredible. One of the leading rushers in the league. And you take a look, the returns, everything like that, punting. Very good, and there you see, it is Alabama 24, Florida State 21. Miami and Georgia. And Miami pulls away. They pull away Georgia. 475 yards of total offense. 288 yards passing. Buck Blue threw 3 picks. And Miami played an all-right game. They didn't exactly overkill everything. They didn't. You know, and that's the thing about Miami. Sometimes they could be unique. Georgia Tech beats Florida. And that's a big one as Georgia Tech, they're up and down. You never know with them. You never know. Bell rushing 28 for 111. Freddie Taylor, not that much. Florida, it's all about matchups. It really is. When you get to this level, it's all about matchups. Wisconsin was all over Purdue. Purdue came back in the very end and made it 37-25. They got a lot of catch-up yards. But Wisconsin's running attack was really good. Ron Dane and Brooks Bollinger, the quarterback and the running back, they had 289 between them. And Gracie's a great passer, but today wasn't very good. Finley and Dillingham, both with 8 receptions. And 37-25 there. Nebraska, SMU beats them. 16-13, Eric Dickerson, they stormed the field. A huge upset and a crushing blow to Nebraska. An absolute crushing blow to Nebraska. And there it is. So Orphis, oh God. What if you had that as a name? I mean, I know it can't be spelled that way or said that way, but SMU, the big upset. Southern Cal 9-7, 3 field goals against Kansas. Kansas tried their hardest. You want to talk about ugly game. Oh, what a... People forget, these are sometimes NFL numbers, except for Pat Hayden, 6 of 14 for 21 yards. But you forget that there's way more plays in college football than the NFL. Way more. So that means there's low scoring, low yardage. Not low scoring, because yardage can be fun. It can be fine, but low yardage. Scoring can be like 6-3 and still be a great game if there's a lot of tenseness, going for it, time-consuming possessions. But when your yards per play is nothing, that's terrible. Arizona State is looking good. Arizona State is sweet. They're going to be a good playoff team. That what they did today, I don't know if they're number one, if they could ever beat a number one. But right now, I mean, they're looking solid. 38-7. And when you look at a team, they play great defense. Plummer was great. 13-20 for 203 touchdowns. And Battle at 190 yards. Washington State tried to hang, but then Washington went all the way on them and just killed them. 52-27. So you see Washington now 597 yards, 390 rushing. Bryant 49 attempts for 299. An average of 6. You're going to see that. You're going to see a lot of that. They just use everybody till they're dead. So last time I put on fatigue, everybody, it was like 3-0 games. So I'm like, nope. Playing to the strength. I understand there's fatigue in there, and it works. I just got to find out how to do it. BYU pulls away from Oregon. And all the BYU games, what do people care about? The yards. 637 yards of total offense. Look what Bosco did. Look what he did. 5 touchdowns, 29 of 41, 468, and 5 touchdowns. Hamuli didn't even really need to run. He did a little bit. 305 yards for Harrington, 117 for Smith. Seriously. Seriously. This is freaking unbelievable. So when you take a look, punting, Lee Johnson with 4, Arroyo with 7. And there we go there. We had Texas and Oklahoma. The one thing that really I look at as we look at this again, Oklahoma had them. They had them. They had a big burst, and they had everything else. But then the blocked kick at the very end. Davis, they couldn't get down the field. And then Texas, all of a sudden, their rushing attack became really good at the end of the game. They start getting first downs and everything. So punts 10 to only 5 for Oklahoma. But Lowry had a good day. I mean, when you look at the game, low in number of plays, 146 total. But my goodness, LSU looking good, 27-7 over Missouri. LSU a solid effort. A lot of rushing and all that. Matt Flynn, okay. Hester with 209 yards. That was good. And there we go. You're not going to get up and down craziness every play, but you are going to get yards. So now let's take a look at the standings. What you have now is you have Notre Dame, who's number 1 with 4 games to go. They have a 3-game lead on everybody else. Notre Dame in the last 4 games, they have Ohio State, Virginia Tech, Michigan, and Ohio State. I mean, they could lose all 4 and go 9-5. They play Michigan? Yeah, in week 13. So, I mean, Notre Dame's only loss was to Virginia Tech. They play them again at Blacksburg. So, I don't know about saying that they're number 1 yet at the Eastern. They got to win. If they win 2 of those games, they'll be 11-3, and they'll be ready to go for the playoffs. They got to win 2 games. And if they beat Virginia Tech in one of those 2 games that they win the Eastern League. They can't win it next week. They can't do it. But remember, when you win your league, you still got to fight and play your games to be totally ranked in the power rankings. Because the power rankings are the ones where we determine the seeds. So you qualify through position, and you get seeded through the power rankings. So, in the Southeast League, Miami is 7-3, Tennessee is 6-4, and then you have Georgia Tech, Florida, Alabama, and Florida State all going for that last position. In Georgia and Auburn, Georgia has a shot. Auburn, they're fading. They're fading, though 7-7 could do it. But right now, it'll be Georgia Tech going in. Wisconsin, looking solid. Purdue, they got killed by Wisconsin. LSU is now 3rd. They jumped from like 2nd to last. They jumped from 6 to 3 as Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Texas. So LSU has Oklahoma, Texas, Nebraska, Oklahoma. Have they played any of them? Yeah, they beat Texas by 7. And they play Oklahoma twice, Texas again, and Nebraska. Nebraska's the oddball where they play them once. But of these 4 teams, well, Purdue is Nebraska, SMU, Oklahoma, and Nebraska. So that Purdue-Nebraska game next week is going to be really, really big. And the Western Wild Card, BYU, they're 10-0. Washington is 7-3. Arizona State and Southern Cal are both 6-4. Kansas is 2 games behind with 4 to go. For Kansas to do it, they got to beat Washington next week, and that is a tough bid. Washington will play BYU week 13. But that game might not mean anything because it's a 3-game lead. Now BYU, they need to win 2. They play Colorado, a team that that's right, this week is the teams, the first 3 conferences nobody ever played. So Colorado, then they play Washington State. They'll get a win there. Then at Washington, that'll be a big one. Maybe they could have clinched. And Colorado, BYU looking to go 14-0. They're number 1, but not by much. We all knew the Western wild card would be a little goofy. Oh, sorry about that. Passing, Bosco is unbelievable this year. Bosco. So BYU. So we'll go look at Bosco. He's 251 at 388. He has 3,896 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 9 picks. The guy's a 116.5. He's unbelievable. Bosco's incredible. Rice is second. Hobart is third now. He's really picking it up. Collins is good, but Penn State's out of it. They're 2-8. They're down by 4, but mathematically, there's going to be Ohio State and Michigan. Let's see. No, they don't play each other. Ohio State is Notre Dame, BC, Pitt, then Notre. All right. Notre Dame. So Notre Dame's got 4 tough games. Quickly, we're going to see the power rankings. BYU is number 1. I don't know about that. Well, I know Wisconsin is really good at number 2. So I know Wisconsin is very big at number 2. Notre Dame is 3. We're going to see more now. Miami is 4. I agree with that. Washington is 5. I agree with that. Washington, 7 in a row they're playing. They're gonna make the playoffs. Florida State, Ohio State. Pitt is jumped to 14th, though they're one of the hottest teams. And Texas has jumped to 18th. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Oklahoma is 11th. LSU is 10th. So remember, Oklahoma, I don't know, they had the game, they bursted it. West Virginia is now 4-6, they're 28th. And Boston College is the worst. SMU. Everybody has a win. What a win for SMU. They're first since week number 1. And BC is down 1-9. BC beat Pitt. That's incredible that they did that. The next week, Ohio State and Notre Dame, a big one. Penn State and BC. Penn State wants to get out of their lose. They want to go 6-8 and have dignity. Virginia Tech, West Virginia, big rivalry. Miami and Auburn. Miami heavy favorites. Florida and Alabama. That's going to be big. It's almost like a playoff game. Florida State and Georgia Tech, it's like 2 playoff games. It's like 2 playoff games. Purdue and Nebraska. That is a big one because if Purdue loses and Nebraska wins, LSU and Oklahoma, that's a huge one. Purdue could be in that mess. Nebraska, if they lose, Nebraska's done. And that is a huge shocker. So we might have that next week. Oklahoma, LSU, Wisconsin, SMU, Southern Cal, and Washington State. Now, Pitt, Michigan. If Pitt beats Michigan, at Michigan, then Pitt will be 6-5. And if Ohio State loses to Notre Dame, they'll be third. They'll be third because Michigan will be 6-5, and this is the team they play once, so hold the tiebreaker against them. That'll be huge. Oh, there's so much on the line there. Georgia and we got to have that game. Pitt is red hot. Michigan. Pitt at Michigan. There's so much in that game. That's incredible. BYU going for perfection now. Arizona State and Oregon. You look in a Western wild card. Where's Southern Cal? They play Washington State. Arizona State plays at Oregon. That'll be a big one. Kansas and Colorado. Kansas must beat Washington. Colorado got to beat BYU. You want to talk about 2 4-7s. One of those happened, that'd be a miracle. Texas has Missouri. So Missouri in the Central League, Missouri is 3-7. Now, Missouri has to win or they're done. If they lose, they'll be 3-8, 3 behind with 3 to go. Mathematically, they're not getting a third shot. If they win, they'll be 4-7. Texas will be 5-6. Nebraska, with the Purdue win, will be 5-6. LSU plays Oklahoma. So there'll be a 6-5. It's really Missouri needs to win, so they're 2 back with 3 to go. They have to, because if they lose, their season's done. They have a team where they can win. They lose close games. They really do. Missouri, when you look at Missouri loses, like they lost against LSU. That was a horrible loss. But they beat Oklahoma. They barely lost to Purdue. They barely lost to Wisconsin. They beat LSU up. They beat them in the first game. They barely lost to Nebraska. So they can run the table and go 7-7. If they go 7-7, they can do it. They got Texas, Nebraska, SMU, Texas. So it's the big one. And then they got to play Nebraska. Nothing's getting settled. The third team. That's all it is. The first 3 qualify. But that's going to be it for today. Have a great day. We're going to see you later.